Alright everybody, welcome to round 3. If you saw round 2, you saw not a particularly exciting loss, but a very interesting deck with 3 of the Smeltward Gatekeepers and other threatened type cards. Not super sure about that, but I think I'm on the draw. I think I'm going to keep this hand. I don't have a 2-drop unless I draw an island, but I do have lots of 3-drops, and Haunter seems pretty good. So let's just go ahead and run it. See what the hell happens here. Alright, well, I do have a 2-drop now. Speedy one. I wouldn't mind drawing a land, though. Probably going to unleash that, which means we're both going to have racing 3s, or I could trade. I think with ultimate price, I'd rather just get in for 3 at the moment. I'm pretty sure I'd like to draw a land now. Like I said, I will start doing some 8-4s here pretty soon. This is only the second time I've drafted this format. Both times I've been Grixis, so I guess I probably didn't learn as much as I could, other than maybe a little bit about Grixis. I mean, my deck seems okay. It seems like the problem... That's a bad card. I mean, I'm going to take 8 right here, but the fact that it's a sorcery makes that a pretty bad card. I guess if he does that to me like 3 turns in a row, I lose. But, yeah. What was I saying? I think I'm happy just attacking and playing Hired Torturer. I'll trade my Hired Torturer out. Or maybe I just want to play a Doorkeeper. Yeah, what the hell, let's just play the Doorkeeper, I guess. Then we'll get back to aggressive next turn. I mean, the one thing about taking 8 is it doesn't make me want to slow down a whole lot. But we'll see. Anyways, I was saying about the Grixis is... the odd thing about Grixis, I think, in this set is Rakdos is good for removal, like your Augur Sprees and, you know, ultimate prices and things. I mean, the deck has a good amount of removal, but, you know, Splatter Thugs and stuff are fine. But a lot of, like, the really aggressive cards, it's not really... For Grixis, is probably more of a mid-range control deck, or for me, like, I have some small drops, but I'm trying to win with, you know, big guys. Definitely blocking here. If he's got some sort of trick, he's got some sort of trick. It's a free attack. I mean, there's no reason not to for him, but if I can pull out a trick for a Doorkeeper, that's fine by me. That's fine by me. Alright, well, we're 1 away from a Haunter of Night Vale. I think maybe just a Splatter Thug leashed is what I'm going to do. I'd be happy to trade with the Syndic. I don't think that's going to happen, but I'd be happy to do it. And then I think Splatter Thug is a-okay by me, and I don't mind leaving it leashed. The set slowed down a lot. I think 2/2 first strike at this point is better for me, because I can kill both his guys, barring, you know, tricks, which I'm sure he's got. We've already seen 2, although I don't think you can call a sorcery a trick. So, I mean, it looks like he has some tricks. I'm not really sure what to make of that last guy's deck with all the threaten effects. I mean, it seems like that would be pretty good if you were pretty aggressive, and I'm not really sure. I mean, the Smeltward Gatekeepers, you need to have 2 gates, which kind of lends itself to be a bit slower. It worked against me because he threatened my flyer every single turn, you know, it felt like every single turn. Alright. That'll slow down the old Spike Jester, I suppose, until I play a Haunter of Night Vale anyways. Wouldn't mind playing a Haunter of Night Vale this turn, so A land would be nice. I'd say a land would be good anyway. My hand's not too shabby. He's down to 1 card. I would say that... Alright, that's what I'm talking about. We're going to play that out first because that's going to make it so that he can't profitably block any of my guys. In fact, he really can't block any of my guys. But I am at 10, so I think... Let's see, 1, 2, 2, 2. Yeah, actually, with my 3, 4, I think I can go ahead and attack with both of these guys. That might be too aggressive, but unless he has a way to get rid of my Haunter, which is tough to get rid of at 4, Homing Lightning, there's some stuff that gets rid of it, and it does make it so that I have to block, probably, so maybe it's too aggressive, I don't know. If he attacks with everyone, though, that's okay. That's fine by me. I'm not a fan of keeping Syndic of Tithes around. I think Syndic's a really strong card. The Extort ability is just so good. I mean, really, it's just so good. I guess he didn't want to take the extra 3, which I don't really blame him, but if you're going to... he trades. I might have just chump blocked with a bird rather than trade my Syndic, but... If he attacks with this guy, I probably have to take it. Okay, good. That would have been a pretty good bluff, because I can't really afford to let my guy die here. Now I got options. I think keeping the ultimate price around is probably good for now. I could attack with both guys. In fact, I think I am going to attack with both guys and play the Hired Torturer, or would I rather attack with one and play the Pilfered Plans? I think I'm going to attack with both guys and play the Hired Torturer. And have ultimate price. I want to keep the ultimate price up in case he pulls out some sort of trick to kill my Haunter. I really want to keep my Haunter alive. So, alright, that's fine. Chump blocking begins. Yeah, that's fine. And again, I have the ultimate price up in case he does something to try to get rid of my Hired Torturer. If this were an instant, it'd be the nuts. But it's not, and it's okay. It's still okay. I wanted to try it a little bit. You know, I think in this kind of a control-y type deck, it's fine. Alright, that's fine also. No reason to play the ultimate price on this guy, because he might have a monocolored guy that's actually good. All is 0. I gotta say, the little bit I played with this guy seems pretty sick. A 3/4 who makes the entire team weaker. It's been very relevant, making all of his like 1/1 flyers 0/1s and all his 1/2 guys and 2/2 guys. Like this card's been, I would say, really good. I mean, is it a reason to go into Dimir colors? I don't know about that yet, but I would say it's been really good. I'm gonna pause until he comes back. Okay. I don't think there's any reason not to play a Pilfered Plans before I do anything. I also haven't seen any kind of cards that would help him in his graveyard, but I guess we'll find out. Mostly you need like black, I think. Alright, that guy would have been a pain in the ass, so that works out. Again, I could play an Ogre Jailbreaker, but I'm just going to attack with my guys, keep my Hired Torturer back, leave up ultimate price, and play the Hired Torturer ability if nothing interesting happens. You know, I mean, it might be better to keep the pressure on with the Ogre Jailbreaker, but I can't attack unless I draw my, like, one gate. So, that's not going to do me a whole lot of good. And it's just smart to leave the ultimate price up here. I think I just have to make sure that... I mean, I don't have to keep this guy alive, but especially when I'm attacking with these guys, I need to make sure that I keep them alive, and all his guys are monocolored at the moment. In his Naya... is a Naya deck. Oh, there's a guy who's not monocolored. So a Jailbreaker does good against him, though. We're going to see one of the two goodies in his hand, most likely here. Alright, he clicked on the bird like he was going to attack with it, and then took it back. So, yeah. I mean, I would have welcomed an attack by a bird there. I mean, that's the good thing about having the ultimate price. It's not going to stop the Gore Clan, although a Jailbreaker should, hopefully. Barring some kind of other shenanigans. And it does stop me from attacking with my Haunter. And my Splatter Thug, I guess. So at this point, this Gore Clan is going to do some pretty good work for him, but my Hired Torturer will get there in 4 turns. So I need to keep him alive. Thus my Haunter of Nightveil can block the Gore Clan. Oh, and he's in the tank again. Pause. Okay, and after that he passed. Maybe he's trying to lull me into sleep so I forget to use my Hired Torturer. Because I almost did, so almost worked. Alright, multicolored creatures, you have Trample. That's not going to do anything in a deck with no multicolored creatures, and the only one that's there is a Trample, but it is a 5/4. Or a 4/4, as the case will be. 1, 2, 3, alright, no reason to play the land here. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, I guess there is a reason, because I want to play the Jailbreaker and have mana to use my Hired Torturer. So I take that back. There is a reason to play out the land. And this guy does make it so I can't really attack, so alright. Alright. Eyes in the Skies it is. A much better card if you have, you know, centaurs and things. Also, of note, I played with the Trostani Summoner during the pre-release. I had one and I was like, 7 mana, it doesn't seem all that good, it doesn't just win the game. But I will tell you this about Trostani Summoner. That card is pretty freaking good, man. You play Trostani Summoner, it's kind of like having an instant army. So, now there's no reason to play out the land, and just pass it on over. We do need to keep the Hired Torturer alive. It seems like the only way we're going to win this game at the moment. I have a feeling if he draws a land, we're going to see a Maze Behemoth. Could be wrong. Could be wrong about that. Alright, here they come. So at this point we're going to block here, even though there might be some shenanigans, and block here. And we do have an ultimate price for the Gore House if we need it. And it feels like there has to be a trick, but yeah, Rebel Belt Maka. Okay, I mean that's fine, really. I'm gonna take 2 damage. Clearly I have to keep both of these guys alive. Alright, so there you go. That's game 1. Just want to point out, I guess I didn't actually take the, the Staticaster. That's the word I'm looking for. I thought I did, so I must have taken something over a Staticaster, because I thought I took it, but he's not here. So, hopefully I took something that helps better than the Staticaster, but those birds would have been a problem if not for the Haunter, and Staticaster would just wreck them. So, just trying to think of when Staticaster would be good, and that would be another time. Would I rather have a Weapon Surge than a Doorkeeper? You know what? I'm not sure, but let's try it. I kind of want to play with it, and I mean, I may not draw it, and if I do, maybe I'd rather have a Doorkeeper. But let's try it. We're playing a Swiss, trying to learn this stuff, see what's good and what's not. That's not really good, even though he has a ton of monocolored. So, all right, let's go to game 2. Alright, here we are in game 2 of round 3. I think this hand's actually fine. I have an ultimate price, this deck's full of monocolored creatures. I have all of my colors and a Cluestone and some defense. Let's go ahead and keep it. I think this hand's pretty good, actually. For a deck that's pretty slow like mine, I think it's pretty fine. Alright, don't really want any more lands for a while. Alright, well that's gonna deal me about 4 damage. I think this guy's pretty good in an aggressive deck. I don't know that this guy's deck is aggressive enough for that guy, but it's gonna deal 4 damage. I would even consider using ultimate price on it if, oh yeah, Dragon Shift. I have a Dragon Shift in my deck, in case you forgot. I'm just gonna go ahead and play the Death Cult Rogue. I don't need to ramp right now. We'll get to Dragon Shift, but we're gonna need creatures first. I am gonna take another hit off of this. I don't really want to trade, I don't think, for my Death Cult at the moment, since I can bust out a Clinging Anemones next turn. This card is a beast. Absolute beast. Alright, well I guess that's gonna be annoying. I mean, I don't know why you don't attack first and then offer. I mean, that's a bad play. I think it's a bad play. But anyways, let's see. I mean, I guess I want to play the Clinging Anemone. I mean, I'm going to take 4 off of that thing. I guess I want to play Clinging Anemones and then draw something that I can evolve. I mean, I'm going to be down to 8, so it's not going to be good. But if he plays like that Phyto Burst or something, I at least can jump block. Basically, I want to evolve this guy. That's the plan at the moment. Draw a creature that'll evolve this guy, which is pretty much any of them. I don't think I have any 1-power creatures, so anything will evolve in a Clinging Anemones that is a creature. Okay, that's interesting. I will take the 4. I mean, we saw tricks like Rubblebelt Maka and some other Blood Rush guys, but okay. Alright, that fits the bill. In fact, I would say that's probably just about exactly what I'm looking for. Let's see. Do I want to keep... I mean, I don't think you can really attack once I drop a Mind Eye Drake. So I think I'd rather be aggressive. I mean, if he does attack when I drop a Mind Eye Drake, I'm going to have to be chump blocking anyway. So... I don't know. I think I need to play the Mind Eye... I mean, I definitely need to play the Mind Eye Drake. That'll evolve my Clinging Anemones and give me a blocker in the air. And, you know, if he's got tricks and such, he's got tricks and such. Herbal Belt Maka doesn't get through my Mind's Eye Drake by itself. It only makes him a 4/4. I mean, we saw the Fido Burst. If he plays that, we just have to block whatever he attacks with that he puts it on. I still think it's a pretty terrible card. You know, +5/+5 or whatever it is a beating, but you have, I mean, you just make it, yeah. So I mean, I have to chump block with my Mind Eye Drake. Like, okay, that sucks, but and I take one. I don't really want to lose my Mind Eye Drake there, but I'm not going to play around Fido Burst. You know, it is what it is. It does make it so I may not be able to attack with my Death Cult Rogue now. Alright, now things are getting a little dicey. That's good. Things slightly less dicey. Man, Haunter of Night Vale is a good card. Did I mention I think Haunter of Night Vale is a pretty good card? Because I think Haunter of Night Vale is a pretty good card. And I think that makes it pretty difficult to attack. Like at all. I mean, maybe I shouldn't attack, but I think I want to. I mean, he could have some sort of trick, obviously, and maybe being that aggressive is a bad choice. Maybe I should wait till I have an ultimate price up, wait a turn, but... So, we'll see. I mean, that might have been too aggressive. He's at 14, so I'm nowhere near winning. If he has a removal for this, I'm just in trouble whether I attack or not with this guy. I mean, he could have, like I said, he's got Rebel Belt Maka and things of that nature, but as long as I block the 0/2s if they attack, I mean, it's kind of hard not to. Alright, well that's unfortunate. That, you know, I don't have... In fact, I haven't seen my Grizzly Spectacle for a while. Alright, well... I have an interesting choice here if that's the only attack he makes. And that interesting choice is I could double block and give up my Haunter of Night Vale to kill his 5/6 that has Trample Lifelink. Let's see. I mean, I'm pretty close to being able to play Dragon Shift. I have to hit for 12 to do that. So I think, I mean, he's going to get 5 here no matter what, so I guess that's not going to work. I guess my options are just block or double block and let this guy die. I don't really think I want my Haunter of Night Vale to die, but it might be worth it to get rid of a 5/6 Trample Lifelink. Let's see, that means next turn I take... And I mean, if he's got a Giant Growth, it's just a blowout, but... I think maybe I have to double block here. Especially with an ultimate price in the back. I can't really let him gain 5 a turn, and I don't know when I'm going to... I I don't know when I'm going to be able to do something else. And if it's a giant growth, I just eat it. So I think I have to make that trade there. I mean, it's like giving. It's like saying your guy dies, all his guys get +1/+1, which obviously isn't great. But okay, so we're gonna play out the Clue Stone. And then we actually have Dragon Shift mana. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we do. But we need creatures. So at this point, we're just going to hold back. In fact, I might even have to pop that Clue Stone. But, in fact, I probably am going to have to pop that Clue Stone, because for me to hit for 19, I'm going to need 5 guys. Yeah, that's gonna be a problem. In fact, I would say I probably can't win. I mean, I can ambush with a Dragon Shift, and I think I have to ultimate price that. I just can't take the damage. What is your 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? Blue, red, red. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to play Dragon Shift. I think I'm gonna have to play Dragon Shift and ambush him. I don't think I have any other options. He's probably just gonna attack with the 2 flyers. The Syndic will probably kill me eventually anyway. Yeah. I think I'm in trouble. But I think I'm going to play Dragon Shift anyway. Let's at least make it interesting. And flyers were going to be the issue. So that's going to slow him down quite a bit. I mean, still got a Golgari long legs, but let's see here. I think I'm gonna pop this. I'm probably gonna. Ooh, that's a good one. Make him block this. I think I'm gonna Fatal Fumes. Actually, for now, I'm just gonna pass. And then on his turn, depending on what he does, I guess maybe if I was gonna Fatal Fumes, I probably should have done it before any attacks. No, we're gonna find out right now. Because blocks are coming. Probably a trick in here. Seems like there would have to be. And that worked out just about as perfect as you could hope for. Like exactly perfect. Like he thought, oh, I win, but he don't win. And he doesn't get extort, and he loses this guy. So that, my friends, is a defensive blowout. So maybe playing, oh snap. We're gonna play the Mind Eye Drake first. And we're gonna go ahead and start getting in there with our Death Cult Rogue. So, I mean, playing the Dragon Shift on the defensive side, actually, to kill 2 1/1 bird tokens, might win us this game. Not over yet. He has no way to regenerate that, so... 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I don't have a way to cast both. Basically, I'll probably hold the Sire of Insanity until... and we're going to just try to get all aggro on here. If we draw a land, we'll play Sire of Insanity, Extort. Alright, 3/3 reach. That'll stop this guy. I would say I probably would double block there. Alright, so Death Colted in, and we're going to play a Sire of Insanity. We get a chance to play Sire of Insanity. And if he's got anything good, we're about to find out. It's probably a land. Ooh, hooray, something good. Alright. We got a ways to go before we can get there with our that seems pretty good actually. Like pretty good. I don't want to attack myself into a loss, that's for sure. So I think it's those 3 guys. I mean, I'll take 1 off of this guy if he attacks. I mean, you can make this guy 8/8, I guess, with a Thrashing Moss Dog. That's good. At that point, I gotta do chump blocking. But if not, I should win. It's gotta be the Thrashing Moss Dog here because it just has to be. 8/7. So I'm gonna double block, I think. Like, he attacks here, I double block, and that's game over. Yeah, he can't attack. So definitely gotta leave a couple guys back here, including including this one. So yeah, things are looking pretty good. So I guess using that drag, I almost didn't show the Dragon Shift, but it just goes to show sometimes you're so concerned about not showing your cards that you think, oh, it's going to be tough for me to win this game, but totally turn this game around, and it's going to be pretty tough for me to lose now. In fact, I don't know if I can lose now. Yeah. So yeah, went 2-1 there. As I already said, Dragon Shifts is just a sick bomb. Even when I played it defensively, it pretty much won me that game. Sire Insanity, it's a 6/4. I mean, I think it's more of a constructed type card, really, but 6/4 for 6 isn't bad, and it was in my colors, so it's fine. It makes it so that I don't have to worry about tricks. Other than that, Haunter of Nightvale was really, really good. I would say maybe behind Dragon Shift, maybe the second best card in my deck. War Physique's really good. I've been impressed with it every time I've played it. Let's see, is there anything else in here that was surprising? Fatal Fumes worked out really good in that blowout. Worked really good there. Grizzly Spectacle is one of my favorite cards in the set. Only got to play it once, but that's okay. I didn't ever get on the mill plan, which is fine. Doorkeeper still clogged up the ground a little bit. Logger Crew was fine. Heart Torture seems okay. I would say at 2/3 for 3, you're probably trying to trade more often than keep him around, but 2 damage a turn and take a peek at one of the cards in their hand isn't bad. And Weapon Surge, I think it's a pretty good trick. I probably should have played it in my main deck, instead of one of my Doorkeepers, or instead of... I kind of wanted to try the Hired Torture. I think it was okay, but maybe instead of a Doorkeeper, or maybe instead of the Spike Jester or whatever. I mean, 3-1, it did do okay for me even in my slow deck, and it still can trade, so it's okay. But I probably should have found a place for Weapon Surge. Let me know what you think, where it should have gone. But I'll be bringing you some more, possibly another Swiss or two. I do want to learn the format a little better before I just jump into 8-4s, but hopefully I run as well in this format as I did in the Gatecrash 8-4s. If you watch my videos, I actually did pretty well. I was kind of surprised, but I did start in that format doing pretty poorly, so sometime maybe my learning curve isn't as high as it could be. I'm not sure. But anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.